I've been riding on a daydream. Hey Hyde, what day is it?
It's Tuesday.
What date number are we on?
Fourth day.
Are we on the fourth day?
Well, we got here Saturday.
Sunday, Monday. What's today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Today's Tuesday? No, today's Monday.
Oh, okay. Today's Monday.
So
Sorry.
what's the
Or-
what?
Yeah,
what day?
yesterday was Sunday.
Yesterday was Sunday. So how many days have we been here?
This is our third day.
Third day. We're on our third day, so Heidi says. I lost track, which is really nice. I love it. We didn't even know what day it was. We were finding that our water supply was pretty sufficient. We could have done a lot better, but on the third day of showers and using the bathroom and whatever else in the kitchen, we were down to about 1/3 of fresh water out of a 40 or a 50-gallon tank, or 48-gallon to be exact. So we went over and filled up. Now, we dumped our gray the other day into our blue boy, which was only about maybe 10 gallons, so we can go a few more days on that. Let me show you what we do as far as our fresh water. If you look over here, we have one of these cheap carts. Just to give you an idea, you can find these things on sale really cheap. We got this at Mark's for $4, and it does a really good job. We actually use this at home to take all of our laundry that we're going to hang on our clothesline from our basement up the steps, which is just a few because we kind of have a step-out basement, and we hang it on the line. But when we go camping, we bring it with us camping so we can do two things. One is walk to the potable water, wherever that may be, and fill this up and then put it in the cart and walk it back. Whenever we get to the camper then, with the full tank, we have this Aussie Siphon, which I don't know if you're familiar with these. It's got a little marble in there. You shake it up and down and it creates suction and actually does the siphoning for you. So then this is placed on top of that cart with a piece of wood that straddles across the top of the basket when it's unfolded, and that way I can run it right into our freshwater inlet. We're thinking about getting a 12-volt pump and putting it behind the couch next to the onboard water pump, making it to where it can pump right into the tank from outside. That would make it a little bit easier if we did it that way, just because sometimes that siphon's a little bit slow when we get closer to the top. Plus lifting it up in the air and all that. I wouldn't have to do any of that. Well, we got a lot of people that are leaving, and we got a lot of people coming in. You can see some of these guys, some of their flag setups that they have. It's kind of cool. There's this guy over here. I don't know. I don't see his camper, but he's got his flags out. Yeah, it's kind of cool. That motor coach has got a lot of bays in it. You can see over there. Pretty wild. But yeah, everybody's leaving. Now, the state parks, they do a pretty good job. The cleaning crew just left from the shower house over there, so the showers are pretty clean. There's a park service worker probably coming to check the shower house, make sure it got cleaned. Well, we're going to try to possibly go out and about today. I don't know where. The temperature's definitely gotten cooler. We're only supposed to be about 74 today, or 72 today, and 58 tonight. It's going to be 58 lows for the next few nights. I'm already feeling it. I told Heidi, I said, make sure that you got my jeans cleaned. Had a good rain last night. That was the front coming through. And this mat that I had done a review on before is staying dry. I couldn't believe it to the touch. It was dry. And we had the awning down to where it was actually dripping on it, so that was kind of interesting. All right, we're going to let you guys go, and we'll let you know how today's events unfold. Heidi and I are going to go over to Put-in Bay. We're going to take the ferry over. With the mopeds, we can get across on the ferry for, what did you say, $8?
Round trip.
Yeah, it's $8 each moped round trip, and then for each person, it's how much?
14.
Through the thing. It's $14 a piece just for a person to get across on the ferry. It'll save us a lot of money because the truck, it's $15 each way for the truck. So it's half the price. And once you get over there, it's best just to have a moped or a golf cart to get around. Don't you think?
Yes.
They rent mopeds over there and they rent golf carts, but golf carts are like $24 for 2 hours. So it's just not worth it. I mean, for an extra $6, we could bring the truck if we wanted to do that, but then we're wasting all the gas driving around the island. So we're going to head over there, and we won't bore you with the drive over until maybe we get on the ferry, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Everybody? Okay, no problem. Thank you. We have to go around.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Well, when they get real close and they just nail that engine to hold it there. No, far out there. Yeah, I know. So this is Put-in Bay, the main drag. Nice freaking golf cart. The last time we was there, the Steve A. Motique. Yeah, I don't think so. Right, here we are at Mr. Ed's. We're gonna eat. We eat here all the time. Oh wait. Okay, so we just got done eating at Mr. Ed's, and it was okay. It was not very expensive at all. I had 2 big drinks of hard liquor, so that was pretty good considering. So anyways, now we're on the walk and we're gonna go do some shopping, walk some of this alcohol off so we can drive our moped sober or partially sober. Smell those trees.
This trees.
Mm-hmm. It's the ones. It's kind of cool that they have all these different places down here to drink and eat and everything else. You can see there, Marine's Locker, Fine Apparel. There's an ATM, and then they have a beer drive-through. That's interesting. It's really nice out here. You always get good pictures out here. Just a little one, huh? Ooh, kind of tall. So we'll go up in that thing. There's an elevator, thank God. Ooh, wow, the wind's coming through there, it's pretty crazy. Okay. Cash only.
Everybody make a new friend now. Hey, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial. A very long title and rather incongruous title. We do celebrate 2 very different things here. We commemorate Commodore Perry's victory in Battle 83, battle that says we saved our country as we know it today. Our nation would be a very different place if it wasn't for him. And we also celebrate the peace that has endured between ourselves, Great Britain, and Canada since the end of the war. Our 3 nations have been at peace now for over 200 years. Wow. And as a consequence, we have the longest undefended border in the world. So we have the observation deck will be 317 feet above Lake Erie. Very top of the monument is 352 feet. We are the 3rd tallest monument in the park system, behind Gateway Arch and Washington Monument. But we are the tallest open air monument. So please keep feet on the ground at all times. Don't crawl over the edge for a better look. Don't send anything on the ledge at all. Hats, cameras, purses, sunglasses, or your best friend.
Important.
Now we have maps on each corner, give you the layout of the lake, and identifying all the islands that you can see.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, they do have go-karts. We should do that. It's just like that's where we
Alright, so the descend down. Oop, I'm gonna push you down. Wonder how many steps you'd roll.
We're bringing something all the way down.
Oh, I'm sure.
Rolls.
I'm sure about that too. Yeah.